she didn't!
Mike, what are you doing here? No children allowed at the theatre.
Mr. Barry invited us.
Did he?
Yes, he said it was very important that we came.
Mr. Barry?
Yes.
Scottish fella, weird accent, funny face.
Yes.
All right, wait here.
Was that a lie?
No, it was using your imagination.
Mr. Barry!
Boys, hello! Glad you could join me in rehearsal for this play.
We wouldn't miss it,
I
that's for
hope
sure.
you'll forgive mistakes and errors. It is only the first day.
So exciting, I'll say.
You may recognize some of the scenes. You all played a part in showing the seeds, for there is magic in the imagination. Just believe and it can be a creation. The stories we invented, all the fun that we found, appearing here before your eyes. Look, the world is upside down.
Mr. Cromer, we've got you!
I think I'm afraid of heights.
You didn't mention that on your board.
I didn't realize it until just now.
Try to look as if you're flying as well through the air!
I'm flying.
That's swimming, not flying.
Don't you just love the first day of rehearsal, Charles? The possibilities! What the excitement!
And the impending trips to the hospital. Look, I'm going along with this. After all, you did give me my billet. But you said you would tone the whole thing down.
Good morning, my darling! Mr. Henshaw! You're back! Well, I missed you, darlings. I've been giving my leer out there in that wilderness commonly referred to as the regions. But I didn't hesitate to cut the whole thing short at a moment's notice when I finally received the call home.
We're all very grateful, Mr. Henshaw.
And here you are. Oh, thank you, darling. And what challenging role do you have for me this time? Oh, well, it's a pivotal part. Oh, stop it, I'm blushing. You'll be opening the play. Of course, never fear. In the role of the nanny. Excellent. And dressing room number one. What? Nanny! Darling, I was Richard III on Drury Lane! I do not do the child minding, a woman's role. Oh, no, it's not a woman. Oh. No, it's a dog. Perfect.
Our characters moves into what is their motivation, because you see, I need to live and breathe my part, drawing from my own life experience.
Nibs is a lost boy.
Lost? Good. Interesting. Yes. That I can use. Good. Right. Is he lost in an emotional purgatory? Or lost in an existential search for himself? Yeah.
No, he's just lost.
Good heavens! Where, when, and how?
Do you have any experience in being lost?
We're experiencing it now!
Pardon me, sir, but who am I playing? Ah, yes, you'll be playing the role of Darling. Darling? Yes, darling. I'm sorry? I thought you called. No, I was talking to Mr. Turpin. Hi, darling. Yes, you'll be playing the role of Mr. Darling, the father. The father? Well, surely I should be playing the father. What's his name? Darling. Yes, darling. No. I mean, I'm playing Darling. Play what, darling? Darling. Yes, I'm listening. Just tell me what part you're playing, darling. Yes, that's it. What is? Yes, I'm playing Darling. Play what, darling?
Oh, for the love of the family is called Darling. That's the family's name. Mr. and Mrs. Darling. Got it?
Well, there's no need to patronize us. We're not idiots, darling.
Yes.
Oi.
It's upside down. Mr. Barry, what's it mean?
Please don't touch my props. It's all right, Elliot. It was Peter's invention, our fairy. See?
Oh, the fairy. Can we cut her? She doesn't even exist.
Every time you don't believe in a fairy does not believe in herself and she vanishes. Shh. Besides, I've already given her a name.
Oh, please, let it be Jennifer or Margaret. Something normal.
Ori, no. Her name, remembered for all time by children across the world, shall we? Shiny Bottom.
Get out.
Bright Bum. James. Princess Diggly.
No.
Tinkerbell.
The say?
Tinkerbell. That's what I named her in my book.
We believe in fairies, don't we?
Yeah, excuse me, sir. Do you believe in fairies?
My good man! I work in the theatre, I see them every day!
Let's take it from the top. Act 1, scene 1, a nursery. I won't go to bed. I won't. I won't. It isn't 6 o'clock yet.
Mr. Cromer, dear. Yes, when playing Michael, well, it's important to remember that children aren't acting in the way that grown-ups are, right, Michael?
Oh, so you want me to not act?
Yes.
I won't be bad.
Smaller. Smaller. Smaller still. That's perfect.
Saying I can do and then you can try. There is no magic in your imagination. Now you don't believe in golden creation. This disaster is all due to your brain. This could be my last birthday.
I love you, Trisha!
Please no, get lost. Serious actors cannot work this way. Positive start. The world is upside down. Everything is going to be fine. You'll see. It's all very
Boys, you were supposed to be spending an hour in the park and then home. Look where I find you.
Sylvia, I'm so sorry, but you didn't tell your mother you were coming.
We're sorry, Mother.
But is it fair that we're not allowed to see Mr. Berry?
George, it's complicated. It's not that you're not allowed to, it's just... Well, it's a grown-up thing. Mr. Barry understands.
Fine. We'll let you sort it out yourselves then.
James, I wanted to get in touch.
It's all right.
I know the boys have missed your company. I've missed it too. But I heard about Mrs. Barry and I thought it best if I just... Oh, it must be hard to find yourself...
Oh, no, nothing is hard in Neverland. Sylvia, I have no idea what I'm doing. This whole thing is falling apart before it's even begun.
James, you mustn't doubt yourself like that. I've never met anyone like you. You make the impossible possible.
All right. You're all invited to the Swan. The drinks are on me.
Very well, but it'll take more than a scotch to silence me.
I won't put up with much more of this, Mr. Broman. I happen to be a wonderful actor. Well, don't worry. Your secret is safe with me. James, you are joining us at the Swan, aren't you?
What's the Swan?
It's the local tavern where all the actors go.
Mine's a pint, please!
Why don't you take Mother?
No, I couldn't possibly...
Just go on.
This would not be part of your plan now, would it?
You should have some fun. And Mr. Berry is the best at fun, you know.
Yes, I know he is.
And that cold of yours, Mother, it's come back again. Laughing make you feel better.
But you can't walk home alone.
Elliot can walk us home. Can't you, Elliot?
Oh, come on now.
Thank you, Elliot. Thank you, Elliot. Bye, Mother.
Clever, your boys,
Yes,
aren't they?
very.
Well, we can't disappoint them. Now, can we? To the Swan.
To the Swan.
I won't be able to show my face on the London stage again.
I'm not even showing my face in the Swan.
Mr. Barry has lost all sense of himself. I heard his wife left him. Oh no, how awful! I know, but can you blame her? He's clearly unhinged, and he's taken us down with him.
Right.
Well, here is to the fall of the Roman Empire.
Smokey, you're too loud.
It's not my first time in a bloody pub, you know, James. But I could drink you under the table and dance you out of the door.
Oh, really? Charles?
James?
You remember Miss Sylvia Llewellyn-Davies?
Oh, yes, the woman with all the little things around her. What are they called again?
The children.
Ah, yes, children. Can you picture it, James? Opening night. An audience filled with doctors, lawyers, businessmen, and their wives, all dressed to the nines, expecting to see theater. Or what we call theater, and I don't even know what it is.
Of course, you're a genius. I need you to keep 25 seats free, spread around the auditorium.
25 seats? Who's paying for them?
No one. We're going to fill them with orphans.
Orphans. Of course we are. And I'll just believe long enough and hard enough that I've made my money back and pull. James, there's a potential mutiny underfoot.
Mutiny? What are they afraid of?
Really, Charles? You can't expect us to carry on with this. The whole business is completely childish.
What precisely is another point?
Have they forgotten how to play? They could learn a thing or two from my boys, Mr. Frohman.
Whoa, wait. That's it. James, what's it called? The thing you write that we put up on the stage?
A play.
Play. So play. Isn't that why you became actors in the first place? Can you remember back when you were young, when all the simple things you did were so much fun? You got lost somewhere along the way. You've forgotten how to play every single day. Miss Davies, tell them about the children, the little things.
Children feel things with a different sense, with magic and with mystery and innocence. The landing of a butterfly can change your day. When the boys and girls we used to be are still inside and set them free to play. Play. Imagine like it was yesterday. We were young and having fun, playing all our cares away. Play. Remember if you see the world is so mysterious and wide.
Sliding down the banister of our old stairs. Only for a moment I was in midair, and for that moment I really felt like I could fly.
The yesterday my father told me of the fable. I wanted to be a knight of the king's round table. A saucepan in my head, and a spoon for a sword. Adventure at the veil, returning with the holy grail of play. Away we go, having fun, playing all our cares away. Play. You see, the world is so mysterious and wide. But when you start to see it beyond all our time, seriously after all.
Some things have to be taken seriously. It can't all be fun and games. Can it? Where are we going? James, what are we doing back here? Won't we get in trouble?
Trouble. A laugh in the face of trouble. Ha ha! Actually, we should try to keep it down. Wanted you to feel it. That the theatre at night was completely empty. Just the echoes of all the shows that have come before. All the laughter. Tears.
What's this?
Ah, it's a ghost light. Well, legend has that every theatre has a ghost, and this, wards it off. Actually, it's just so you can see where you're going.
Do you think it's true about ghosts?
I think we're all haunted by something. We all have shadows that follow us, you see. We can't run from them.
Maybe we meet them. Without shadows, there would be no light. You can't have one without the other.
Standing here, all at once, all the words run dry.
Something's changed, can't explain, and I can't deny.
Turning in circles and blurring the lines, the unspoken is calling us tonight. I won't lie, a little bit frightened of my imagination. Swear I'll try, but I'm feeling enlightened. You're my inspiration. We can fly if we want to. Promise you faith can give you wings. Just take the second star on the right, straight ahead to the morning light. Just take the second star on the right, straight ahead to the morning light. Close your eyes when you dream. That's where all will be.
Say it's true, say you do, say you do believe.
Like greatest adventures are waiting salvation. The angels are calling us tonight. I won't lie, a little frightened of my imagination. Swear I'll try, but I'm feeling alive. You're my inspiration. We can fly if we want to. I promise you faith can give you wings. Just take the second star on the right, straight ahead to the morning light. Just take the second star on the right, straight ahead to the morning light. Every word and every sentence doesn't seem to make a difference. Nothing can explain just what you mean to me.
Every shape and all the colors, all the from all the lovers, none of them express just what you mean to me.
Every instinct, every feel, every breath, all my senses reading cannot even say just what you mean to me. Every poem from every poet, every song and every sonnet never can deliver what you mean to me. I won't lie.
star that's ever fallen knows the way to where we're going. Now I really know just what you mean to me.
Otherwise, it won't be a surprise. Jack, lay out the seats over there.
Why do you get to be the boss?
Because I'm the producer, and you always have to do everything the producer says. You're the stage manager, and Michael, you can be the usher.
What about Peter? You nincompoop, Jack. He's just the writer. I'm not a writer, not really.
Yes, you are. You wrote this, didn't you?
No, I suppose, but...
But nothing. What does Mr. Berry always tell us? That anything is possible if we believe, right?
Yeah, believe it.
You can be anything you wanna be.
You can go anywhere you wanna see. A little hard work and you can do it. Faith will get you through it. So many possibilities.
I wanna be a doctor,
A lawyer, a sailor, or a soldier.
believe in yourself, and remember what I told you.
The universe is mighty space, and the gift that it gave to the whole human race. We're all made of stars. We're all made of dreams. No matter who you are, you can do what you want. You can go where you like. You can be who you wanna be.
I'll be Prime Minister. You all have to do what I say.
Not from the king, I don't.
Jack, the Prime Minister has more power than the King of England.
I didn't say king of England. I meant king of the world. Just close your eyes and tell me what you see. So many dreams and opportunities. Keep on coming with persistence. No matter much resistance will lead you to the top of the tree. I wanna be a painter, a magician, a writer,
A musician, praise has gotta start. Take up your position.
the universe and place we face, and the gift that it gave to the whole human race. We're all made of stars. We're all made of dreams. No matter who you are, you can do what you want.
You can go where you like. You can be who you are. If the doctor can save only just one life from pain and from misery, that's what I want to be.
I would tell all around the world a life of discovery. That is life for me. If I could write every single day, would write all my cares away. I'd be leading a different life, a wonderful life, a magical
What you wanna be.
What you wanna be.
Quickly, he's here.
Surprise!
What's going on?
We're putting on Peter's play.
They've been planning it all week. Nearly ready. Wait until you see my costume. Mark how make it, didn't you, Mother?
So exciting, Peter. The world premiere of your very first play.
It's quite nerve-wracking.
Well, of course it is. All your stories, your characters being released into the world, becoming real. Speaking of which, you know the main character in my story, the boy. Well, I've simply been calling him the boy, but I think he needs a name. And I wondered, perhaps, if he might take yours.
Peter.
Will that be all right?
Yes, that would be acceptable. Good evening, I am the usher. May I have your tickets, please?
Oh, so sorry, I'm afraid I don't think we were given any tickets.
Oh no, I forgot to give them the tickets. Give them the tickets then. Here are your tickets. May I have your tickets, please? Thank you. Drum roll! The Lamentable Tale of Lady Ursula, a play in one act by Peter Llewellyn Davies. It isn't to be taken seriously, really, it's just a bit of silliness.
Oh, I would expect nothing less. Go on.
One morning, just after sunrise, Lady Ursula made her way up the steps of the cathedral to pray. Another beautiful day turned for me, Lady Ursula, being a beautiful lady, to go to... My dress keeps falling down. Keep going. To go to church and pray. Today I will pray for a dress that fits. Quite to the stone.
I'm terribly sorry.
That's all right. Suddenly, the gargoyle that guarded the sacred structure came to life. Go! Who goes there? The gargoyle swooped down and lifted her up off the ground. They flew up into the air, into the sky of the cathedral. Mother.
I'm all right, Peter. Carry on.
Meanwhile, as the clock struck 1, a brave knight rode into the city on his stallion.
Do not fear, Lady Ursula! Your brave knight is here! Put them
You're stealing the limelight as ever. Sylvia,
Are you alright? What's wrong?
give her some space, boy. Sylvia.
I'm fine.
Is this a game?
No, Michael. It's not a game. Your mother will be fine. Just go inside, please. Give us a moment. Go on. There's good boys.
Oh, really? All this bother over a silly chest cough.
Sylvia, have you seen a doctor?
Yes.
Well, what did he say?
That's private. Are the boys all right? Oh, I don't want to worry, but...
Sylvia, the boys will be fine.
Oh, don't look so glum. Like you say, life's too absurd to be taken seriously. It's just another silly adventure.
Sylvia, I saw blood on the handkerchief.
Please. I won't put them through it all again. The doctors and the hospitals, the treatments and the waiting rooms, I won't do it if it is to happen. If it is to happen, it will happen in my own way. For their sake.
Of course, whatever you wish.
You will look after them, won't you?
Who's going to look after me?
I need to know that they'll be all right.
Of course they'll be all right. I promise. Sylvia, I promise stronger than I've ever promised anything.
I'm famished. Help me inside. We'll check on the boys and dinner.
Peter! What are you doing?
You said she would be all right.
She will be.
Oh, don't lie to me! For the grown-up's always lying to me. And you're the biggest liar of the lot! Dogs that can be circus bears, benches that can be rocket ships. You've even got me doing it!
Peter, don't, please.
What did you and your mother decide to tell us this time? That it's just a chest cold.
We didn't decide anything.
Farmer might take us fishing. That's what you told us last time. As soon as he's back on his feet, as soon as he is better. Well, I won't be lied to again.
Peter, stop it. Don't, stop it! Stop it! Your mother isn't very well.
It's like a stomachache. But you can take medicine for stomach aches. Mother gives us it. And even though it tastes disgusting, it helps. But this is different. And it never seems to go. How can I make it go?
When did life become so complicated? Years of too much thought and time I wasted. And in each line upon my face is proof I fought and lived another day. When did life become this place of madness? Drifting on an empty sea of waves of sadness. I make believe I'm in control and dream it wasn't my fault. When your feet don't touch the ground, when your voice won't make a sound, here it's safe in this place above the clouds. When your feet don't touch the earth, you can't feel the things that might turn you free. There's no need to come down. When your feet don't touch the ground.
Every day just feels a little longer. Why am I the only one not getting stronger? Running around pretending life's a play. It doesn't make the darkness go away. I may be young, but I can still remember feeling full of joy, crying tears of laughter. Now all my tears are all cried out. Make believe, but count me out. 'Cause my feet are on the ground, and the inner voice I found tells the truth. There's no use if your head's in the clouds. With my feet on
way out. But what I say is true, you'll be amazed. Make believe and you will find out that it's true.
I know that it's true.
When your feet don't touch the ground, when your voice won't make a sound, here it says, in this place above the clouds. When your feet don't touch the ground, I can't feel things that hurt, and can't find as long as I come around. When your feet don't touch the ground, when your feet don't touch the